Hello, all my love learners. Okay, so quick disclaimer, I am not a sex expert. If you're joining my channel for the first time, thank you and welcome. If you have been watching for a while, thank you so much, and please continue to watch me and like my videos, subscribe below, and please, people, comment. I started this this channel um, to spread the news of love and happiness and joy and advice and tips. So I would like to hear from you. Especially, if I do something wrong or I offend someone, that is never my intention. But if I have, please let me know. I will apologize. All right, moving on. This video is about sexual identities. I got a lot of information from a website um, from the LGBT community. I'm going to leave the link below. It's the Association for Lesbian, Gay, Bisexual, and Transgender Issues in Counseling of Alabama Advocates, Allies, and Activists. That's a lot to say. But as I said, I'm going to leave the link below. Okay, I'm going to jump right in. As I said, I don't want to offend anybody. That's not my intention. My intention here is to educate, and I actually educated myself in researching this, so I'm really glad I did. There may be people out there that felt like I did. I didn't want to offend anyone, so I wanted to educate myself on these. There may be people out there that know all of the terminology that I'm about to use. That's great. If you do, good on you. But if not, please watch. And if you think that somebody else can benefit from learning some things, then pass it on. Okay, so my first one is straight. Now, typically it has been defined as, sorry, big pause there because I'm looking at notes this time. Anyhow, it's typically meant someone that is attracted to the opposite sex. However, in the LGBT community, community, and this might not be accurate anymore because there's so many genders and sexual identities that really what's the opposite. So what I got from that is I am going to call myself heterosexual, which is a female attracted to a male or a male attracted to a female. That's what I'm going to go with. So gay is my next word or term. It has two definitions. I think we all know this from TV and movies, but I actually looked it up and got it defined for myself. So I'm going to pass it on to you, and that is 1, a man attracted to a man. 2, it's an umbrella term. I'm not crazy about umbrella terms because they can be derogatory, so I think I'm going to stay clear of that myself. What you use is up to you. But it was typically known as an umbrella term for someone attracted to the opposite sex. Or sorry, I got that wrong. Someone attracted to the same sex. I'm going to, from now on, probably use it only as man attracted to man. I also looked up lesbian. Not that I really needed to, but I wanted to see if there was something there that I didn't know. It is typically a female attracted to and romantically connected to other females. There is a word in here that I grew up with as a derogatory term, so I am going to steer clear of it. But it is the Q part of the LGBTQ community, and that is queer. I don't even like saying it because for me, when I was growing up, the definition of it was basically gay men, and it was a derogatory term, so it was a name calling. I don't like that. I don't wish to spread that. And I hope that no one uses it other than the LGBT community members have decided to reclaim this word as a positive sexual identity. To them, I say, great. Good for you. Take back that word, reclaim it. I'm not going to use it because I don't wish to have it seen as a I don't wish to be myself derogatory towards the LGBT community. In fact, I'd rather be an ally. Um, so I'm not going to use it because I'm not a member of that community, other than hopefully an ally, like I said. But it is there, it is being reclaimed, and that is the Q part of the LGBTQ community. That's harder to say. Okay, so moving on. Bisexual. That's typically a person that is attracted to sexually, physically, emotionally to both males and females. There's also bi-gender, which is really interesting because when I was a child, I was a tomboy. So the definition of it is someone that goes between male and female gender-based behaviors. I had two older brothers, so I loved them and I followed them around a lot. And I did a lot of, I guess, typically male-based behaviors when I was a child. So maybe when I was a child, I was bi-gender because I was a tomboy. Okay, moving on to the next one. I'm going to talk about this one just because I've never heard of it. It's androsexual, and that is someone that is attracted to men, males, or masculinity. So I guess I'm hetero and andro. Now, transgender and transsexual. Those were the ones that I hiccuped over because I wasn't really sure which term I was supposed to use if I was talking to someone and I didn't want to offend them. So transgender is an umbrella term. Again, I'm not crazy about umbrella terms because they could be used positively or negatively, so I probably wouldn't use it for this one, but it's an umbrella term for a range of identities or sexual genders. The second one, which is the one that I always thought and would use, is a member of the LGBTQ community that basically was assigned a sex at birth, but they live their lives as a member of the other gender, like the opposite gender of what they were assigned at birth. Transsexual is someone that, let me just make sure I get this correct, a person that identifies psychologically as a gender other than their assigned sex at birth. And transsexuals often wish to transform hormonally or surgically to match their inner sense of sex or gender, which is really interesting because I didn't know that there was much difference, and I am learning. I hope you are too, to love and be open-minded and accepting. Okay, going on. Pansexual. This one's amazing to me. I mean, I think you guys are heroes because I love people and I love all different, shapes, sizes, sexes, races, communities, everything. But I'm not attracted to everyone. Pansexual is someone that is actually attracted to all genders. That's including transgender and transsexuals. Next one is drag queen or drag king. I've never heard of a drag king, but I've seen it. And either one is someone that performs femininity for a drag queen, theatrically. There we go. And a drag queen is someone who performs masculinity theatrically. It doesn't necessarily mean that is their sexual identity or their sexual gender. It's just that they perform that way. I honestly thought that it might be an identity as well, like a sexual identity, but I didn't know. It's just that they perform that way. And an ally, which is what I hope I'm doing right now and continue to do because I happen to love everybody. They are typically straight or heterosexual who supports, respects members of the LGBT community, and active allies are those that take some action upon that support. So I hope I'm doing that right now and continue to do that from here on out. Before I might have just been just an ally because I don't, other than accepting my friends and my family that is of the LGBT community, TQ community. Um, Other than that, I think I was just an ally before, but now I'm trying to act on it. So I hope I'm doing good. Um, and that I think is really as far as I went with the terminology for myself, and just a quick one for everyone else. So please comment below if I got anything wrong. I will apologize and correct it. If you have anything positive, please go ahead and put that down below. Like it, subscribe, and continue watching me, please. I hope I did all right and I didn't offend anyone because everybody, you're just wonderful. Thank you. Bye-bye.